Hey collectives. Okay, this is the second video. So yesterday I was listening to a Terra Messenger. I'll make it quick. A Terra Messenger, and she was like, "Be careful, they try to cause an accident, blah blah blah." So yesterday I was forced to go out. I had an appointment yesterday with the CPA. Now, I remind you, I don't want to say too much because I don't know. I know you guys are working for the property managers and the attorneys and court officials. I know that already. So, anyways, in the police departments in my town, because it's nationwide, you know, there are a lot of property and there's a lot of investors, and you know, my apartment where I used to live at before, they were harassing me. The attorney slash bishop or pastor, I forgot his last name, but anyways, he was an investor to the apartment complex I lived in. And I think he started it too because he's an attorney, but he's not a practicing attorney. You know, personal injury. He's probably not that good anyway. So, anyway, long story short. So, I'm into the Terra Messenger. She'll say, be careful, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's just general. It's a collective message. But I would take it to heart at times because they give clues, small pieces of crumbs, you know. And it's up to you to discern what they're saying. So, long story short, I'm out trying to go get some medicine for myself and my son, because my son was sick. You know, it's like all this fucking shit. So, long story, I was driving and some guy kept honking the horn. But I was like, okay, I ain't paying no mind. Next thing I know, there's a car behind me. Excuse me. And it's hell hot out here too. I'm coughing. And I looked in my rear view. I looked to my right. I looked back, and I said, "That's an attorney that I worked with, right?" And I'm not gonna say no names because it's obvious. So I looked back, and I'm like, the guy looks scraggly, like stressed out, like he hasn't slept, hair all disheveled, thick beard, you know, mustache. And I looked again, and I was about to say, okay, let me, you know, drive faster and, you know, get out of the neighborhood where I was at. And so then the guy, he stopped and parked on the side of the road. I guess that's to make himself so obvious. But he was driving so erratic, like he wanted to hit me from the behind. So, but I can't say it's allegedly, you know. So, before 2015, if not, or 16, somewhere around that area, I was doing my court paperwork. And at the time, I didn't know that everything was connected to the property management and all the investors and real estate agents and shit like that. I didn't know at the time. And this one guy, he followed me and tried to run me off the road on the freeway, through town, through traffic. And he always had glasses on and his vest, like a yellow vest. One of the maintenance guys from where I used to live before, he used to dress up like a homeless guy. Be in Walmart, dirty shirt, stroller. And at the time I took Uber, you know, they were fucking my car and everything. I mean, I had an old Ford Taurus. I love my Taurus. They cut my brake line. They scratched my car all up. Going in and out of my car. Even the fire department was involved. I mean, all the people for me? Like, what the fuck? These are all Caucasian people. I'm trying to tell you. They don't want to see people of color to excel. They don't want to see, especially from the system. They think, oh, you're getting around the system. They told me, okay, well, I have a right to work. You know, as long as you report it and you're not over even if you're over your income, whatever it is, you have so many days to get off the system or whatever. And so I was trying to create generational wealth, a business, get a building or, you know, an office space. I was going at it. But they don't want that because it caught into their scheme. See, each time you go to court, you have adjudication. These attorneys, investors, real estate agents, they get a piece of the pie. So you get incarcerated, a ticket, family court issues, CPS, they get a piece of the pie. You know, I actually have a whole list of the depository where all the kids who have an anyone who has an X reference number, they get paid. And then the people who invest, they call them shareholders. They get paid off of your children, incarceration, tickets, shit like that. And that's why one guy, he came to me talking about he needed help with child support, but I didn't really think he did. There's 3 of them. Because they were mad because I'm a woman and I knew the game. So they took, and the one guy said, yeah, I saw your paperwork, blah, blah, blah. Like, how? And he was like, yeah, you are a threat. A threat to who? Like, to who? Because they were jealous because they couldn't do what I was doing. They gave me my apartment, like I said, and stole my shit. My hard drive, my paperwork, my family court documents, my medical documents I had in my apartment, my child's documents, the High Patrol, rebuttal that I did, because they were harassing me too. And the California High Patrol guy, they would always come through at night, talk to the people upstairs, 1, 2 in the morning. And then what they would do, they'll splice the video, make it look like nobody was there. Oh, I got the information. I still got the video. It's on my community tab. If not, I'll upload it from one of my many, videos. Excuse me. My doctor wanted to give, well, not my doctor, this one doctor, he's want to give me an inhaler. And it's a little hot too, but I need the sun, vitamin D. But anyways, all said and done, I was shocked. So last night I had to go re-listen to the video again. I said, okay. Because obviously, these are the attorneys, judges, and the one judge who's retired, he's the one who came into the shelter causing problems. And whoever was hacking this one agency's phone to get information between me and their conversation, they need to be arrested. I know who it is. They need to get arrested. Oh, I have proof, I have this, I have that. So what is it to you? You're jealous. So those people, they're low lives. They have a lack mindset. They've been in, maybe 8th grade education. Here I come along, like Warren said, Warren Smith, he said, I don't know where you came from. So people are asking me, you work for the FBI, you work for the CIA. Okay, why was there cameras in my apartment? Talk about I'm under investigation for fraud and shit like that. Okay, if I was under investigation, then why were those videos uploaded on the dark web? They're perverts. I'm telling you, there's a lot of sex offenders in our community, which I didn't know at the time. And even the homeless people knew what was going on. They even told me I'm about to get evicted. I didn't even believe it until it happened. Even people there were telling me that they disrespect me. When I leave me and my son, they go in my apartment. You see? That's what you're going to pay for every dime. Whether I'm sick or I'm healthy, whatever, they're going to get it. I'm trying to tell you. So, like I said before, my other video, it's the housing was harassing me because they were going up there and saying all kind of bullshit, starting from my brother because he was in that neighborhood, and I didn't know it. And then they joined forth with these crackheads and meth heads. I turn my lights off, and they be on the front, look at their phone, wondering why the service was off because they had cameras in my apartment. They put me and my son at risk. And when I leave, they go on my shit, take up my shit. People are jealous. They're low lives. They're my neighbor who assaulted me next door at the time. I got assaulted, right? I went to the hospital. I had a black eye. Well, not really a black eye, but my eye was puffy because she punched me in my eye. And the nurse said, "Oh, should we call the police?" I said, "No, it's okay. No, we should get it documented." You know what the Sacramento Sheriff did? The Sacramento Sheriff Department said it was mutual. I heard it through the phone. I said, this shit wasn't even mutual. I said, okay, they'll get it too. That's why Scott Jones is out of there. And I think he's doing it too because every now and then my location will say I'm in Elk Grove. He used to live in Elk Grove. And then the attorney lived in Cameron Park. It was on my phone, Cameron Park. Pilot Hill. They weren't watching me before because they were allegedly, my family was paid to take my mom out because she was helping me. With the mold shit and everything. And we talk all the time. And they were jealous of that. And they were upset. And they said rumors, oh, she's hiding money. That's why that bitch in the hospital, the nurse, was going through my purse. I'm hiding money. And I got a letter next thing I know. Well, I got it yesterday. Saying I got to go to a conference meeting, whatever, and show my bank statement. Okay, I'll show it to you. It's not a big deal. And I believe when I came to my apartment looking around, how come she can afford this? Then I got another notice. It was on the email saying that the There's going to be an inspection, so, I'm paraphrasing, shit on the patio. I said, oh, okay, now you know all that. The patio's kind of tall. You know what I'm saying? Because I have boxes of shit up there. And I can't carry that shit. You know, I'm sick. You know, and I don't have no package either. I got my lab work. No, it's because they put this noxious fumes in my apartment. They polluted my ice maker. They put shit in the vents. Because every time I come back, even me and my child, we start coughing like there's pepper spray or some shit. And then the girl behind me or whatever, she smoked her shit. And whoever is on the front bathroom, it smells like cigarettes and, you know, marijuana. You know, the marijuana is allegedly, because I don't know if it's marijuana, crack, meth, I don't know. You know, it's a bunch of shit. For one person, I'm telling you, they're upset because, see, these attorneys and court officials, they should have known. Because they've been calling the feds and you know, oh yeah, she's this, whatever they were doing, whatever they were saying. Oh, she's scamming, scheming, she this, she that, whatever. And I already knew. They probably, you know, looking through my, you know, my records and whatever it is. And I remember one lady, she would follow me, and she would smile, like I got your back. It was like a long time ago, and I was like, but I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, oh, okay, like okay, I smiled back, like hi, you know, and then, you know, these people are so ignorant. They're supposed to be, you know, degrees and shit like that. Once you call somebody, I don't care if it's anonymous or nothing, they have a way to track your phone number or your location, where the call came from. So if you're reporting somebody for doing certain things, they're gonna look into you too, follow you. Okay, what made you call and say that she's this and she's doing this? Okay, and then they were wondering, what is your interest in this? Are you involved too, or were you a partner in her crime? And you know, whatever. They're so stupid. They're dumb. That's why everybody was under scrutiny. All these judges and, you know, officials. They saw me doing my paperwork. I knew when you're on the internet. I had the contract for AT&T and Xfinity or Comcast, or for Comcast, because they'll say if when they do it, they will mess with your internet service, right? And you're forced to call the technician. So it'll be a third-party technician. They'll come out and look around. It's in one of their manuals for police something. I forgot the name of it. They'll look around, see if they smell drugs, any bullshit activity, and go back and report. Oh, I know. See, they took that information. They knew I knew. Anyways, you guys, stay strong, stay encouraged. I'll be back on in a few.